I am Ganesan and I finished my Masters in Product Design and Manufacturing in Pondicherry University. Now we are going to discuss about a design for Six Sigma process. Before we enter into the topic, we are need to know what are the qualities and for what we are going for Six Sigma. Whenever a product is being designed as well as manufactured, after manufacturing it has been subjected to marketing, after it has been subjected to the customer's need and getting the feedbacks from them and finding out the quality or the life of the product and developing the quality of a product. Based on this, we are going to implement the Six Sigma concept in order to find out the better quality or a better efficiency with respect to the before methods which have been implemented to improve the process. Here, Six Sigma uses us to get better efficiency in the sense 99.9% it is efficient when compared to other quality optimization processes. Here, in the quality method, we are going to deal with Six Sigma as well as DFSS. There are two topics in Six Sigma, two methods in Six Sigma, in the sense DMADV and another one is DMAIC. Whereas DMAVE is comes under Six Sigma, whereas it is method of defining the process as well as measure what are the process going on under it and analyze what are the drawbacks which are getting from the product from the customer's needs as well as from the supporters who are using the product. Then we are going to define what are the drawbacks which are getting, and we are preparing a database over there and we are finding out the better quality, in what ways we can find out the better quality in order to rectify those drawbacks, and we are defining those in a database, finding out a better value, and we are verifying, and finally we are verifying the quality whether before entering into the production it will be suitable or not. So that we are going for Six Sigma and DFSS. Six Sigma is a process where we can get a better efficiency when compared to other processes. Here Six Sigma is implemented on a already existing product in order to reduce the variations between the process or a product. So that Six Sigma helps us in finding out the better quality in order to get a better efficiency of a product, in order to reduce the time as well as it also reduces the cost of a process as well as the quality of the process also. Here DFSS is another process so that we can find out, we can get a better quality in implementing in Six Sigma, in the sense we can get a better quality based on the different phases of the process. Whereas DFSS helps in finding out the quality in different phases, in the sense when we are in a need of developing a product, we just go for a prototype, that is the designing phase, where that we are in a need to design a product or a product based on the application, so that we are going for a design. After completing the design, we are implementing Six Sigma over this product, so that we can find quality over that phase, and after designing we are going for preparation of a prototype. Then prototype, after that it is subjected to manufacturing process. After that my full product has been undergone to some process testing, marketing, and it reaches the customer. Over this whole process we can implement this DFSS at each phase, and we can get a better quality when compared to other things. Now we are going to see briefly about what is DFSS methodology. Here DFS methodology has been defined into IDOV, whereas I defines the identify, designs define, D defines design, and O defines the optimization, and V defines the validate. Here we are going to see in an elaborate way how this process works in improving the quality of a process. Identify in the sense where once a product has been launched, we are just in need to know the quality of the product. For that we are getting into the customer's place and getting their feedbacks from them and what is their need. Based on that we have to prepare what are the major things, and we are just putting up in a separate level what are the process which is much efficient or much needed to improve the process, so that it will improve the quality. These are not we are identifying based on the customer satisfaction. Then we are designing prototype or a tabular column based on the customer's need, what are the requirements which we are in need, as well as in improve the quality, to improve the quality of life, that is in the sense to improve the lifetime of a product. Then we are designing, it may be an internal design or an external design. Based on the internal external design is in the sense, based on the application we are designing a product, means it is internal as well as external, in the sense we are just preparing a model which will work on some other applications. For that we are going for internal as well as external designing, so that these processes are carried out over design. Optimization, in the sense we are just optimizing whether at which basis we can get a better performance, whereas we are optimizing the identify as well as design. With this too, we are optimizing over these areas to get a better performance. And before going to production, we are validating whether it is a good whether this process will work, whether we will be getting a better efficiency, so that we are validating the process, the entire process, and after that we are implementing for a production. Here we are going to discuss it briefly over here. Here these are different phases which we have mentioned based on IDOB, in the sense identify, define, optimize and validate. Based on the IDOB, we have separated into different phases such as phase, curriculum topics and tools and methods. Here, based on the phase, that is based on the requirements, we have just tabulated tabular column so that we can achieve a better efficiency, and what are the tools which we can use with respect to this IDOB. Here, first we are going to see about identification. Here, identification in the sense we are just implementing a product, we are just manufacturing a product, and it is subjected to some subjected to the market, and based on the customer's feedback, it has been modelized, or it has been feedback has been tabulated, and based on that we have been mentioning which has a more weightage when compared to what are the quality process which is occurred, so that what are the requirements of a product in order to get a better performance. We are finding out the curriculum topics we are using to find out is find wants and needs of a customer satisfaction, and we are just finding out the feasibility study. Getting a feasibility study is in the sense we are getting a expandable way of feedback optimization, so that based on their customers' needs, we are to develop a product, as well as it should be more efficient also, in order to increase the efficiency as well as the quality of a product only. A product sustains, so that these and all is done in curriculum topics. And what are the tools which we are using in identification is listening to the customers as well as QFD. QFD is the quality feature development. Here we are just finding out what are the customer satisfaction need and what is their requirement, as well as in order to improve the product, in order to improve the lifetime of a product, for what we are going for QFD. Here the next one is the design process, which has to be carried out to get a better performance or better product in this process. Here we are just going into conceptual design as well as preliminary design. In the conceptual design, we are just clarifying as well as we are in a need to get to the customers and finding out which is what is your need. Based on your need, we can improve the product in order to get your efficient and get the better quality of a product. We are just clarifying as well as exploring based on the applications as well as the process which is the product has been subjected. Here we are getting the customer's need as well as idea externally as well as internally, in the sense based on the design, if the quality can be maintained before it has been subjected to, if there is any change in a design, we can go for a design, we can get a better performance in a design, whether it is an internal or external noises. Based on it, we are just clarifying where we can get a better quality over here, as well as then create a design concept. We are creating a design concept based on the information which are collected from the customers as well as the product user also. Then after creating the design concept, a better product which is already been launched over there, and getting a finite model, and we are just evaluating the design whether it is suitable for these conditions, so and so condition, whether it may be of it is subjected to some temperatures or it is subjected to load applications. Based on this, the design has been evaluated before subjected to production, and design it has been subjected to predict design capabilities. When we go for this, using the tool, we can find out what are the conceptual as well as the preliminary designs. Using the tools in the sense QFD, TRACE, and the robust design FMEA. We are just going into the tools such as FMEA, this is fatigue and damage tolerance. At what extent it can work with respect to load or temperature. We are just need to know at what is the maximum failure it can cause due to subjected load. That we are just, before going into the production phase, we are just analyzing in FMEA as well as the process mapping also. Here these tools are being used in design of a process. Then optimization comes into the sector. Over the final design, after finishing this, we are just creating a final design with respect to the product and process, with respect to the input values as well as the design which we have obtained, and the final design is obtained due to develop transfer functions. What are the functions which we can implement to increase the quality of the product so that we can get a better efficiency using the tool capability analysis as well. Then the product and process verification is also carried out in optimization process, where we can optimize the design and value of the product as well as develop the control plans over in order to get a better efficiency with respect to the cost or with respect to the time, as well as process management which is carried out in the industry with respect to the supply chain management, as well as from product which has been which has been subjected to some manufacturing process. Starting from this, it has been this optimization method evolves, which will be a better suitable condition for getting a better efficiency using the tools, which is for optimization is capability analysis, trees as well as control panels, as well as prototyping and piloting, pre-launch as well as launch. Pre-launch is when a product is being manufactured, it is being subjected to the customers. From the customers, they will be getting a feedbacks, and before the post-processing is going on, here the pre-processing will based on the product which has been launched, and by keeping what are the drawbacks over this project, they will be implementing new concept or a new requirements of customers in order to get a better efficiency. They will be implementing in pre-launching itself. As well as this comes, this also comes under optimization process, using verified process as well as implementing as and designing. This complete process comes under optimization. Here we can get a final product with respect to the final product with respect to which is subjected to process, which we can get a better efficiency. After that, we are just subjected to for a post launch using validating. Once the IDO is finished, we are just need to find out the validating process, whether these applications or this process carried out is valid, or in order to improve the process, whether we can go for production. We are just need to validate using measurement process control as well as leverage to other applications using the tool post launching. Post launching is the sense based on the customer's requirement, as well as if there any better usage of a component with respect to the future plans, it has been implemented in launching, and after that, based on that, the post launching is carried out and the product is being released to the customers based on the customer satisfaction also. Here we have just discussed about IDOV, which comes under DFSS. Here the Six Sigma chart has been displayed in order that if the process comes in between these mentioned lines, then the product is more efficient when compared to other processes, so that we can find out if the process which is carried out within this limit, then we will getting a 99.9% efficiency when compared to other processes. Some of the benefits of FDSS or impacts of FDSS are it is shorter development cycle, so that it reduces the time of for developing the process, as well as it reduces the cost also. This shorter development cycle helps in improving the quality as well as reduction in the design process. Whenever design is being designed, it reduces some of the when compared to traditional design, we can go for a better improvement design in order to improve the improve the quality of a product. We are just in need to go for this Six Sigma process, and the benefits over here is reduction in designing process and reduce the early life cycle failure. Life cycle failure can also be rectified using DFSS. Then increase the initial customer satisfaction. Based on the customer satisfaction only, we are in need to develop this Six Sigma process in order to give a better quality product to get the satisfaction of the people. Then it is greatly efficiency in design resources also, as well as it is a easier integration of design groups. It helps in finding out better performance and a better quality compared to other methods. Here we are in implementing Six Sigma, we can get better quality and a better design in design for Six Sigma process. Thank you.